I'm gonna continue making videos of my many bulk and sometimes treasures boxes of magic cards. This is box number 18.
Wow!
It's a Theros Fat Pack. I don't really know.
That's what my Minecraft world is called. Wow!
Oh yeah, is that what it's called?
Yeah,
Good.
so,
Hey, thanks for changing the what you were watching,
oh, yeah,
bro. That really,
right
that guy's an idiot.
Oh, by the way,
God bless him.
Earth to people who are watching this. My dad hates Crave.
I don't hate him. He just sounds like a total moron. And I mean, I'm sure he makes a lot of money. I'm sure he probably makes more money than I do. And, good for him. It's just
Much more money.
yeah, sure. All right, so let's get going with what I have in here. I think I have a few little treasures in here. I guess this is where I put my one and only collected company that I pulled from a select small number of packs from Dragons of Tarkir. Yeah, I have no idea why that card landed here because I know that I'm pretty sure it's the only one I have. I just played a couple of games online, and oh boy, every time I play online I realize why I'm so happy that I sold out of my very large collection. I just have a few. I have one fun deck and that's it. This guy got banned, of course, for the Sahili combo.
Sahili Rai.
Yeah, 'cause people in online, man, they just suck. I mean, on Magic Online, so angry. They're always right, and they play the best games in the world from their troll room. And yeah, I'm really glad I sold out of all those cards. 60,000 I think I had at right before I sold out, something like that. Definitely more than 50,000. This whole box is really commons. Oh, I see an envelope in here, so maybe I'm thinking of starting a janky cheap card cube because I have so many cards that I know will not be good in any format. They were good enough to fill slots in limited. They're just cards from packs, and after a while, anybody who cracks packs like I do is left with a really large number of cards that have no place to go. They really don't. They're just kind of all dressed up for a party that nobody is going to throw for them. They're not going to go in any commander deck. They're not going to go in a brawl deck. They're not going to go in a constructed deck. They're not good in peasant or pauper. They're definitely not good in one of the eternal formats. There's a list of 300 to 400 cards that are good in vintage, another list for legacy, and another list for modern. And if you're one of the thousands of cards for the forgotten, you're in the forgotten. You're like the 30 billion humans who have lived and died and no one remembers who they are. I mean, if you were living in the Americas in 2000 BC and you were in a culture that didn't have a writing system and there's no marker, no tombstone for you, you're kind of like one of these magic cards. They were put in a pack, somebody cracked them, and then somebody put them in a fat pack box like I just did. And they don't even have to be commons. They can be uncommons, they can be rares, they can be mythic rares. So I think now that I'm in this lull, as I wait for my very tight budget to allow me to buy more Dominaria later on, I think I'm going to do a little bit of a janky set of janky builds. Maybe use one of these boxes and just say, hey, you know, what's in here? I could even, maybe even this box is a good one. I don't know. I'm gonna be looking through more of my boxes. I know these videos get very few hits because almost no one except for me is interested in looking through these boxes. But I really need to, and I don't want to sit down and spend 3 hours drawing up a list. I'd have to have an Excel spreadsheet. I've done that before. It is extremely tedious. I love this card. I could have 8,000 of them. This looks like some Kaladesh, maybe either the Fat Pack. It's probably the Fat. No, there was no way. I pulled nothing valuable or useful. Well, I don't know if I want to say useful. I must say that Kaladesh was a little bit of a letdown. Maybe because Scars of Miradan was so awesome. But maybe I needed to let it grow on me. So yeah, this box, that's it. In 6 minutes, I've covered every single non-common in this box. So this is one of those candidate boxes. When I go back and do my second round of looking at these videos, sure, very few people are going to be interested in watching me go through my bulk. It's not terribly exciting stuff, but I really do want to make a little bit of a jank cube with some of these cards, and just as an exercise, because I think in the never-ending race for value that Magic players are really falling into, I think we forget the thousands and thousands of cards out there that nobody really cares about. They're just completely forgotten. You see them when you go to your pre-release, you crack them in packs when you're looking for something. Hey, I really want to crack, you know, this Planeswalker or that other mythic. You know, like this dude. I mean, all these 2-drop mana dorks from the Battle Cruiser era are going nowhere. Another thing that I have been toying with is the concept of having a cube where I reduce the mana cost of the card just for fun. So this would be a 1/3/3. I mean, I'm sorry, a 2/3/3. I'd reduce every card by 2 mana. And even like reduce by 2 mana anything in here, and then any card that cannot be reduced would not go in the cube. I'll do that someday. I'm not gonna do that right this moment. And I also noticed when I was rewatching, just for testing some of the videos that I've made, that if I go too fast, I even in this great camcorder, I can throw the autofocus off. So this is all Kaladesh. Which I cracked a little bit of. Oh, and I see some uncommons that I never sleeved. I usually sleeve everything but the commons, or put them in little envelopes. Okay, so these are cards that just landed here in my haste to make room for my 3x3 plastic sleeves to, I don't know, fill them with Force of Will cards or Yu-Gi-Oh cards or Pokemon cards. I oscillate back and forth between all of these games. These look like toolkit cards just by the way that they landed here. I also opened many toolkits, maybe 3 or 4 of each one of them. Except for Ixalan. I'm not sure I even opened one of them.
I wish you did, because it had dinosaurs.
I know, but by the time Ixalan came out, the 10 sets Mistaken era had really... Oh wow, this is a great card. I was just playing it online against one of the unfriendly trolls that are on Magic Online. Played one game and that was all I could bear, because people can be so uncivil. They're like criticizing your deck. They're kind of like making fun. Ah ha ha! You're not. Your devotion's not triggering. Ha 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 ha! You suck. And when somebody does that on MTGO, which is half the time, it's time to quit and go have fun making a video. Wow, look at this. And yeah, it's time to get out of there and go do something with life that is more fun than facing an anonymous troll after paying money. Because it's not free. You're paying money to play online, to spend valuable time of your life with a troll. What's up with that? No way, man. I ain't doing that. I'm doing this. So yeah, I want to come up with some sort of an idea for building a janky cube. I'm not gonna sleeve the cards. There's no way I'm gonna spend money to sleeve cards that I know for a fact nobody wants to play once they're done playing a pre-release or cracking packs for better cards. Those cards, like many of the cards that you're seeing here, some of these are pretty good, but some of them are not. Some of them, I'm not sure you're going to want to play this card in pretty much any deck you'll ever build outside of Limited. But I want to build a cube with cards like this one. So I have to think about how I'm going to do it, because I'm going to be disrupting the storage space that I have in all these fat packs. But yeah, I want to have some fun with the cards that nobody else plays. And there are many of those cards in here. Oh, so I guess, I'm sure this was one of my hurried, hey, stick these cards somewhere because I need the sleeves. Because I see a lot of unsleeved uncommons, which is very rare for me. Oh wow, look at that. Didn't this guy have a nickname when he was in Standard? I don't remember. Great Merchant of Asphodel?
No.
I don't remember. But yeah, some of these cards actually are not what I would consider jank. I think I just have opened one too many toolkits. But I'm glad I'm going through them. I'm going to start going. I don't want to go too fast. See, I tell myself that I want to go faster, and then I start throwing off my wonderful autofocus. I mean, this is not a bad card. It's a good card. Okay, so I guess I haven't even done many of the cards. I'm going to make 2 videos out of this box because I'm finding that it is a little bit of a treasure trove. I'm finding really good cards in here. It's not like, oh wow, these are all going to go for my janky, my jank cube.
Jank.
I know it needs a better name because I'm probably going to stick this guy in there.
Jank.
Yeah.
Jank.
I'll come up with a nice, cute
Jank.
little name for that
Jank.
cube.
Jank.
Because
How about Willy Wonka?
yeah, because it's not gonna be.
A chocolate factory.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. So I'll stop right here and do the second video next.